That's a hard one. The most rewarding part of my job is probably getting kids excited about learning, about doing, about exploring things that they might never ever think about. I'm an e-coach for that. I'm the MESA advisor. I love to play in robotics and engineering and technology. Anything I can get kids excited about, that's what's most important to me.
The most rewarding part of my job is when I get to spend time with kids and see them laugh and have fun while they're learning and not just like sit there and feel like they're being bored to death. That is definitely the most rewarding part of my job.
I just get a warm, fuzzy feeling anytime I can help people. So when I see success stories, I see a student grow up and mature and get independent with their self-care, their health, but also just prosper. I like to see the transition of the kids growing up, but also helping them in that process is fun to me.
Most rewarding part of my job is seeing students be successful, see students working hard. My success is in May when graduation comes for seniors, seeing the amount of kids that are walking across the stage. Obviously, one of the big goals for me is to improve the high school graduation rate here at Carlsbad High School. So I want more than just 70% of our seniors actually walking. So the satisfaction comes in May when I know that kids have gone through and completed their coursework in grades 9 through 12. So I would say watching every one of you all walk is the reason I'm here, and that's the satisfaction that I get from doing my job. Thank you.
I decided to do this job because it's like super amazing, just inspiring and like helping people out. I don't know if I really like want any of my own kids, but I think it's really cool like being evident in like a lot of different like people's lives and just like helping them along their path. And I think that's, I don't know, it's inspiring to me myself.
So probably my most favorite memory working here at CHS was the year that I got to walk one of the students in white across the stage. It really meant a lot to me that he thought I was influential in his life.
My favorite career memory, that's a hard one. I think it obviously is always going to be around kids, and I have a lot of them. Last year was fun when I was campaigning for the president with the kids. That was a lot of fun. We just decorated our office for Christmas. That was fun. I think my favorite memories are just kind of like the day-to-day stuff. When the kids celebrate successes and they achieve what they're set out to do. Like, I don't know, those are just all my favorite memories, probably involving watching kids have fun and reach their goals.
I've had a lot of great memories as a teacher. Too many to obviously speak about. Had a lot of fun in the classroom. I've always enjoyed being around my kids and having a lot of fun with them. A memory that comes up was having too much fun and thought it would be funny to shoot staples at my kids out of my mouth when they were taking a test. And the kids were wondering what kept hitting them in the back of the head, and they were wondering where these staples were coming from. I had a staple in my mouth, bit it, shot back the wrong way, went into my throat, and was lodged in there. And I didn't know what to do at that point. I was afraid to swallow, so I was just walking around the classroom doing this, trying to get it out of there. Kids were screaming, freaking out. They were asking me to go get the nurse, and I couldn't talk. I could just tell them, not to go get the nurse. Eventually, I was able to cough it out, and I learned my lesson never to shoot staples at kids ever again.
When my daughter was 3 years old, she qualified for the DD preschool, and I met a bunch of children who all had different disabilities, and I fell in love with them. I didn't see what they couldn't do, I saw what they could, and at that point I decided I wanted to become a special education teacher.
Well, somebody when I was young told me a long time ago that if you do something that you love, it's not really work. And so I became a basketball coach because I love basketball. I loved playing when I was a kid. I loved playing when I was a young adult. And I love coaching, and it's not really work for me. I just come to work, but I have a great time every day, and that's why I became a coach.
Well, first of all, I love the clerical part of it. I love kids. All you older guys all you older kids are just fun to be around. It's always entertaining to get somebody new in here every day. I like to hear excuses and know what new excuses you guys are using, so at home I can know when my kids are being a little off. But I love my job and I love the clerical part of it. I like working for Mrs. Curie. She's the principal.
I'm a former caveman myself. I played high school sports in Carlsbad, and I had a trainer. He was around, but he never was around, so I wanted to try and see if I can come back to Carlsbad and try and improve the care and of the athletes that we have here. And so I went to school to be a trainer. I hope I'm doing better.